Geek Weekly. My name is Chad Moores. This is Jeremy Mullet.
Woo!
That's Joey Mullet. Did I already say my name?
You said your name, Chad.
Let's say it again. My name is Chad Moores. That's Jeremy Mullet. That's Joey
me,
Mullet. And that's
him.
Brendan. You can't see him. And welcome.
He's over there.
Welcome to Geek Weekly. All right. Wow. It's been so long.
I know, it's been a long time.
It's been a very long time.
I know, man. Well, life got busy for a little while.
Yes,
I'm excited to be back, though.
Yeah,
There's so much content to
I'm
talk
done
about
with my
tonight,
semester of being back in college. Is weird. It's very weird. Yeah, I you know what? I thought I could handle it because I'm doing the show. I was doing the show, the podcast, working, and doing school, and all of that was just
plus
like taking up.
girlfriend.
And plus, actually, fiance got engaged during our hiatus.
Updates on life.
Yeah, a little. That's my only real update, really. My update is that.
Pretty major update, though.
Yeah,
so.
we also have a new lighting kit. One of our lights is not working, but we have one, so that's good, and I feel like we look much better.
You can see our geek shirts in very,
in high definition.
Condition.
Dun dun dun.
I'm very proud of my geek shirt.
Actually, mine kind of matches our new glasses.
It does. It's got three.
We
had a flash glass like right here.
I have Wonder Woman. I don't have flash.
You don't have flash. That's all
We
right.
need to get a flash glass from Brendan, and just put it right here.
Yeah. So before we start, I did want to say. Again, thank you for watching Geek Weekly, and we have actually a contest going on to kind of get some more viewers out there, and also this is for our current viewers and stuff like that. Just try to find a way. We have all this merchandise courtesy of Loot Crate, actually. And we are going to be giving some of those things out, exclusive T-shirts.
Yeah.
There's lanyards, there's collectible figures.
Should you grab it? Do you have it?
No, stay tuned.
Yeah, no, you'll stay tuned. If anything, we might actually. I think we have some photos coming up.
Yeah.
I think we'll have some up here. Not there. Oh.
Wow.
Okay, and we're back. Unfortunately, our lighting sucks. So.
Well,
here we go.
Round two.
Just
Fight.
functional temporarily. We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
We'll
get this next week.
I spent a lot of money on these lights.
I know, but we don't. This is our fans here. We'll deal with that later.
All right.
You'll figure it out.
So let's start over.
Yes.
We have a contest going on. It's going to be on Facebook today.
Free swag.
Free swag, basically. What you're going to do is that all this stuff is going to be in the description box, but basically what we're going to do is that you're either going to like our page on Facebook or subscribe to us on YouTube. And if you do both, you're entered twice right there. So that's pretty darn good. I'm going to write down all the people's names, shuffle it around in a hat, and pick a few winners and stuff like that. We have T-shirts, we have lanyards,
nice.
We have premium guides for Titanfall. We have a manga book, tons of different stuff that we're giving away that was all actually donated.
You know what the best part about this is, Chad?
What?
I liked and subscribed to that channel already.
So you could win something.
I could technically win something, but
You
I'm
know
gonna
what?
forfeit my entry.
It's all right. You can win
for them.
something. Here, ready? This is not from me. I'm
gonna kill you.
This is from Alyssa Matthews.
No. What did she get? Oh my fucking Christ! Where did she find this?
Open it.
That is so awesome. Where did she find this?
Her friend was having a yard sale, and she said, "I don't want that," and so Alyssa just took it. She just said that she could have it. So, and I've had this for months.
Oh my god, dude.
That's even the show that you're watching right now because they got the white eyes.
That's
so
the
it's
show.
from the
And
2000s.
it has
the entire thing of
Pez. Has just like tons of Pez's in there.
That is awesome. Well, thank you, Alyssa. This is freaking phenomenal.
Shout out to Alyssa Matthews. Yeah. She thought you might like
my
it.
new partner.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Okay, so
That's how you amp me up for a podcast. Turtle shit. All right, awesome.
So basically, the contest, you can win. There's tons of different stuff to win, and we'll give you not just one thing. We'll probably give you one nice thing, and then a couple of small things. There's stickers and tattoos and stuff like that. But
How
really,
many winners
all
are we
geek
gonna
related. I have like a box that's like chock full, a whole loot crate full of stuff.
Okay,
and I don't know
cool.
if you know what loot crate is, but I'll also give you the info for that. It is actually a game. It's a geek box that you get every month when you subscribe, and it's like you pay like $12 to $10 a month, and you get, depending on what you subscribe for,
Okay.
and you actually get over $30, sometimes even like $50 worth of stuff that's in the box, and it's all this really, really cool stuff, like action figures and stuff, all geek related stuff, and every
I've seen a couple of your boxes. It really is a cool program.
Yeah, it really, really is cool, and it's really worth it. And a lot of the stuff that, unfortunately, I think are really cool, but a lot of the stuff I don't really, I'm not into that stuff. So I kept it all, and I'm like, I can use these for gifts or something. And I was like, you know what? We'll have a contest.
Yeah,
so you viewers could actually get some geek-related stuff, and it's some really, really cool stuff. Also, we may even include some Geek Weekly merchandise, such as tote bags and nice. T-shirts, mugs, stuff like that.
The mugs are really nice.
Pens,
mugs are very nice.
all that kind of stuff. Yeah, maybe we'll even do like a sexy Geek Weekly calendar.
Ooh.
That might even happen. You might like that. So so all you have to do is like and share, and like and subscribe. Like on Facebook and subscribe on our YouTube channel. One or the other or both. We would love to do both right there, and then you can actually be in the contest.
That's a 2 for 1.
Yeah,
you get 2 for 1.
So we really hope that you actually do that. So, but more details on that later.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on.
Man.
Let's move forward.
So why don't we talk about some updates on life, right?
All right.
We all go through some stuff. Why don't you start off?
All right. I got engaged.
Freaking congratulations!
Woo!
Yeah, that's actually a really long and awesome story, and someday I'd actually like to go through that. But we're not going to go through that today. That's it's like a 20-minute story.
Okay, we don't need to go through it today, but we're definitely going to go through it.
Actually, I think I have a really good idea on what I'm going to do for it, so I hope that you...
I'm game.
Stay tuned!
Stay tuned. I'm actually really excited now that I just thought of it. Okay. All right, so Joey, anything for you?
I have lots of new updates. I recently, actually 2 days ago, I got my license back after almost 3 years of not having it.
That's
that was very nice. Today, I bought a truck. I bought a 97 Ranger.
Nice.
And since the last podcast, I have gone through several series of episodes. Several different series, so I have tons of stuff to talk about, which I am very excited about.
All right, awesome. All right, and do you want to get on that later? Do you want to kind of talk? Do you want to at least tell us what you've?
Okay. Since the last podcast, I have started and finished Archer. I've started and finished you're gonna like this one. All of Breaking Bad. Started and finished it. I started and finished all of Doctor Who. I started and finished. See, Doctor Who. Exterminate is cool. And started and finished all of Torchwood, and now I haven't really started anything yet, but that's a lot of content. That's like 200 plus episodes of content.
The hardest thing for me is that I'm always working to that last episode, and I'm like super excited to see how it ends.
You need to get there.
Yeah, you need to get there. So like I binge watch shows like you wouldn't believe. I watched Breaking Bad, and I think a week. I watched the whole thing in a week, and and it was amazing. It was amazing, and then. Once it was over, I get this thing, which happens every single time. I'm like, well, what the hell am I supposed to do now? What show is going to compare to this show? And I'm like, well, I could rewatch this show. No, I don't want to rewatch that show. Or there's this show that I haven't watched that it's a few seasons in. I should watch that. And I'm like, no, I don't want to watch that. I can't. For like a good,
I get there myself, man. Fortunately, there's always someone. You can always ask someone, and they'll give you, you should watch this, or you should watch that. And somebody else throw something at you.
You see, with me, especially when it's on Netflix and the next episode is right there at your fingertips, I just need to know what happens next. Like, I went through Breaking Bad and I was like, and then I'd have to go to bed because I gotta wake up and go to work the next day. And I'd be like, I want
the best thing about Breaking Bad for me was that I was actually watching it while I was at work because I was.
That's freaking awesome.
Because I worked as a bartender, and when there was no one there, I would sit on my phone and watch it on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Or not on Netflix because I remember when I was watching it, I was on the last season, and I was catching up because I literally watched I got to the last episode the day after it aired. Like that, it was perfect timing. And I remember watching the episode. I would buy them on iTunes, watch them on my iPhone, like download them and watch them while I didn't have any customers, or I would go like in the back of the kitchen when I was supposed to be like doing something else, like filling something, and I'd just be watching it. Oh my god! The kitchen staff were watching me because they all watched Breaking Bad. They were just like, dude, just stop. And like I'd be like, when like what I can't even think of his name. When the bigger guy died, the cop.
Oh, Hank.
When Hank died, I was at work when it happened. And
Spoiler alert!
And I literally screamed. I was like, what? Everyone was like, what was happening? I was like, Hank died. They were like,
this guy made up his mind 10 minutes ago.
You kind of knew. Once he got that in his mind, it was either one, you knew he was going. He wasn't going to last much longer. Because at that point, this is Walt's story. It's not Hank's. And that's unfortunate because Hank is the good guy. He's the good guy in the series, but he's killed off, and that's It makes it very clear for those last couple episodes that we're gonna see some stuff happen. It was a really, really good.
Yeah. And okay, so moving on with that, do you have any updates for yourself?
A little bit. So not a whole lot with me. Been not doing as much lately since we went over the stroke last time, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So not been doing as much lately. Kind of calming down. The house looking at another 2 months, so I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
It's for real 2 months this time.
We've got the Pop Culture Expo coming up in a couple of days.
Yeah.
By the time you guys watch it, it'll probably have just passed. And I am excited about that because there's a couple of Game of Thrones people that are going to be there.
Wow.
And there's voice actors for Final Fantasy 13 that I want to go check out. So
Life's
a little excited. Not a whole lot major stuff going on lately, but we're working on it.
So bad.
Yeah, definitely not bad. Not bad, man.
Yeah, no, that's great. That's I wish I could go with you, but unfortunately, you said it's on Saturday, right?
Saturday.
Yeah, I'm working and I can't take the days off because now that I'm done with school, I can't. I need the money.
That's fair.
Yeah, because I have a wedding coming up that not my wedding, but I have a wedding.
Yeah.
That I have to go to, and I have and then I have my show coming up at the end of June.
Right.
So. That's other thing. If you want to come see me, if you live in
You got a date
Massachusetts,
to
or
that.
even if you don't, if you want to come on down, you can even stay at my
That's a
place.
good
I don't
story.
care. You can come and see my show. I'm playing Igor in Young Frankenstein the musical. It is going to be fan-freaking-tabulous. I'm very excited about it.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so what do we want to move on to? We hit the world
Well,
is oyster.
it's been
fantastic.
so long. Let's go over a couple of movies. What have you seen?
What did I just see? I saw Spider-Man 2.
You saw
That
Spider-Man
was
2?
really good.
Okay.
I like that.
So why don't we
Yeah.
discuss that for a little bit then?
Okay, I thought it was, if you don't mind me starting, I thought it was much better than the first one. I actually felt I don't know, the first one I liked it. Maybe because I didn't see it in theaters. That may be the reason. Because I saw it, because I never got the chance to see it in theaters, unfortunately. I bought it the day it came out on DVD, and I watched on Blu-ray, on DVD, Blu-ray, all action, pause. Every action film has to be in Blu-ray. It's the only stuff that I buy on
Especially
Blu-ray.
nowadays. Especially
Yeah,
new stuff.
everything else like chick flicks or just like normal comedies, I'll just buy them on just
On
like
DVD.
on DVD. Like standard definition is fine, but I have to Man of Steel, Batman movies, all that kind of stuff. They need to be in high def.
Yeah, it's fair.
Has to be
Especially
in
all the
high
CGI and stuff.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
it's really
exactly.
it's as crisp as it can be with that.
Yeah,
stuff, so.
and again, I actually watched it. I don't remember where I watched it. I don't remember where I was living at the time, but I watched it and I was like, I thought it was good, but I guess it just didn't do anything
The
for me. second
one definitely was better.
I'm gonna say this much about the first Spider-Man. I was blown away by it. And here's why. Something that I may have discussed in the past is prior to this new series, I was never a fan of Spider-Man, and it's because of the way that Tobey Maguire portrayed him.
Oh.
And I literally got into comics a little bit after that series came out. And I just remember watching it and just thinking, why is he crying all the time? Why is he like always upset? Why is he always down? It's like, the dude's got these amazing powers. He can literally swing from freaking buildings. He's got like this amazing amount of strength. And he's got little problems. Like, I understand his uncle died, and that does suck, and maybe he doesn't really know his parents. They don't really get into that in the old series and whatnot. But he's got this gorgeous girl that he's like chasing, and she's interested in him, and he's going to school, and I never understood why he was such a like whiny person.
And you know what's really
I
funny?
hated that.
You know what I when I watched him in the first and second one, Amazing Spider-Man, I was so happy because he really is. Even when he has something bad going on, when he's fighting the villains and stuff like that, he
keeps his
he's
mood.
snarky.
Yeah, he keeps
and I
his
love
attitude.
I love it.
I didn't know. Like, when I started getting into comics, because of that series, I never read Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And it took me years before I finally picked up a comic, and it was really because I saw him in another issue.
Yeah.
Like, I was reading Captain America or something, and it just happened to pop up, and I was like, wow, that's what Spider-Man is?
He's a
And he
really
blows you
cool
away.
character.
And that's what this series is
Well,
about.
that's why
This is
I love.
that
Have you
Spider-Man.
read the Ultimate Spider-Man comics?
I haven't. No, but we've discussed that.
I will give you the first volume out there.
Yeah,
I will
dude,
give
I
it
would
to you
love to
before you
read
leave
those.
today because I'm not even joking. It is. I've read them. I've read the whole series 3 times.
Yep.
Fantastic.
And that's what this one seems to be going off of, this new series.
Now, the one thing that was so funny, and I have to mention this. I watched this. I went to Chunky's to go see it. If you don't know what Chunky's is, it's amazing. Go to Chunky's if there's anyone. It's basically a full-fledged restaurant, but it's a movie theater. So you get to eat like real food, like really good
shit,
food,
what's that?
while you're watching a movie. It's really awesome. So basically, I went with my fiance and I went with our friend Connie, and our friend Kay Sims, and when Gwen Stacy, sorry for spoiler alert, when Gwen Stacy got killed, when she died, the three of them went, oh, she dies, and I was like, of course she dies. She always dies. Because Gwen Stacy has like the most tragic. I don't know if you know this, but Gwen Stacy has like the most tragic story. Like she always dies. She always finds a way to die.
Just barely, yeah. That's the whole point. Is he just barely misses.
Yeah. And that's the thing, is that like she just never. And the other thing was that like they were like, well, I can't believe they killed her off so early. And I was like, you know what? Truthfully, they have to introduce Mary Jane in the next movie. They have to.
Yeah, they had actually already scripted her for this one, but they cut her out because they wanted it to be about them too. And
that's the thing. And then the reason why I'm happy that Mary Jane isn't in it and that Gwen Stacy is now dead for the next one is that I won't have to suffer through love, because I love Gwen Stacy in this story, in this movie series. I love her because it's
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone, my goodness, and seeing her suffer while he falls in love with Mary Jane would be too much for me.
Yeah,
that's like, because you see Gwen Stacy and you're just like, and I can see it in my head, like if that ever happened, like you could see her just kind of like looking longingly and being really upset and getting really jealous, and then probably dying either way out of the jealousy.
Yeah, no, I mean, you really felt the impact this time, and when she hit, I'm
glad they gave her such a good story, because it's always been Mary Jane. It's just the same with Lois Lane always being in the Superman comics, you know what I mean, and the Superman stories. They never really gave, and it's like, that's what I loved about Lana's story in Smallville. They gave her a lot of airtime, and when she and him were never allowed to be, I don't know if you ever knew how stopped being able to be. It actually hurt you, and you're like, I'm glad that they gave you.
And that's the thing. Is like, it's not always about Mary Jane in the Spider-Man series. It's more about the loss of Gwen Stacy. She's his first like heavy loss, and she's the biggest reason why he can't say his identity, because people get killed in the process.
Yeah. Well, I mean, his first real heavy loss was his uncle.
Loss. Yeah,
but that's not even like, really love interest. That's loss. Only talked about in the first few issues, right. And then they bring him back, but they
because he has his aunt. Like, this is like he loved this woman. He was going to marry her. I mean, we see in the film he's going to go to London to be with her. He drop everything he can to be with this person, and then do anything in his power to save her. And sometimes it just can't.
I love the ending when the Rhino's there. I loved that.
That was one of the parts that actually pissed me off in that film.
The last 30 seconds of this freaking film.
That was one of the things that actually made me kind of angry, is because I was watching it and he's in the first beginning, running through the truck, and I was like, oh, cool, we're going to see the Rhino a little bit. And then he, after that, it goes right into Electro, and then you get a little bit of the Goblin, and then you get that mini part of Rhino. And I was like 2/3 of the way through the film, and I was with my buddy Steve, and I just looked at him and I was like, Steve, where is Rhino? I'm like, I really want to see some mecha fighting. And I go, they're freaking saving him for the end of the film. Guarantee he's going to be in 30 seconds of the film. And when that happened, I got up and I was like, I'm done. I'm so angry right now. Because I really like that suit. And Steve, to be honest with you, he was like, dude, it's a mecha suit. It doesn't really matter. And that's true. I mean, there's other films you can watch. But I was actually I love Paul Giamatti, and I was really excited to see what he's going to do with this role. Yeah,
but you know what? The thing is that, and I had actually heard about this, and I watched a review on the movie before I saw it, and I actually agreed with what this guy said. He actually said that, unfortunately, it would have been too much if they had given them all the same amount of airtime.
No, and I'll agree with that, but don't put him in then. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or don't sell him as a contender. And that's what bothered me more than anything. For like 6 months beforehand, it was like, you're going to get to see Rhino, and you're going to get to see the Green Goblin, you're going to get to see freaking Electro, and I was like, oh, awesome. I really like Rhino.
How much better is this Harry Osborn than the last in James Franco?
Yeah, so much better.
I am 100%.
I think it's fucking awful.
You don't like this Harry
Osborn?
I don't
like this Harry Osborn at all. I think
really?
For the same reason I didn't like the Spider-Man.
He's
too whiny. He's just like, well. It's like, dude, come on.
Well, hey, he was dying.
Okay,
This
he
is
was
like
dying.
no. Listen,
This is
this is
different,
like
like,
everyone
he was
was
trying
like
to save
everyone
his life.
hated on the fifth Harry Potter book. I know you don't really read the books.
I've
but
read all the
everyone-
books.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. I must have been thinking of somebody else.
I didn't.
It's all right. But everyone hated on the fifth Harry Potter book because Harry Potter was whining. I'm like, listen, his parents died. He's been he almost killed 5 times. One of his people that he saw one of his classmates die. Like, if you were 15 years old and had all that shit happen to you, I think you'd feel the same fucking way.
Yeah, but it's different with this kid because he's okay. First of all, he's the owner of his mega global corporation. Okay, he's being super quiet about his disease to everyone but Spider-Man. Okay, I'm sorry, we have medical advances. There's something that could be done. He didn't once say, I gotta go to the doctors. No, he got this little thing right here, and then he started freaking out about it and started to grow, and then he's got to get Spider-Man's blood. It's like, dude, why don't you go to a fucking hospital?
Yeah, but his
try
father
to
already
talk
did
about
all
this.
that. That was the
Okay,
whole point.
so his father also lived into his 60s. Okay? Why does he all of a sudden, at 20 years old, start degrading? Because he's not taking the proper medicine. That's why. And that's where he bothered me. It's a plot hole for me. It really bugs me. It bugs the hell out of me.
So Jeremy's pissed.
Like, I'm sorry, this is something that I really feel passionate about. Electro, I thought was really well done. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Goblin, I thought was fucking awful. I really did. I thought it was and I love Norman Osborn. I want to see Norman take the mantle. No, he's dead. It's like, what the... all right, I'm good.
Okay, so yeah, so I guess he doesn't like that part, but that's what happens.
Overall, I do like the new series. And I am upset that Emma Stone died, but we all knew it was going to happen. Especially when she puts on that freaking outfit at the end of the film. Bright green coat. You're like, well, that's it. She's dead. She's wearing the exact same coat that she originally died in the comics. Exact same outfit. So, we all knew it was coming.
Yeah, it was sad. I do like Gwen. I even like, especially in the Ultimate series, I really like her in the Ultimate series, but you'll have to
Yeah, I'll read through that. I'll definitely read through that.
Kind of go through that.
You know what they are talking about, though, as far as advancing the series? Well, there's 2 things they're going to do. They're going to do a Sinister Six movie next and
Is
a
it
Venom
Rhino
movie.
part of the Sinister Six?
And they're going to be... That was why Rhino's at the end of that film, is because Rhino's part of the Sinister Six. But they're going to be doing those 2 films before they even do another Spider-Man film.
Yeah.
Okay. They'll be doing that, and then Venom, and then go back into Spider-Man. And there's talks that he might not even be in... Spider-Man might not even be in these other 2 films. They're just going to be offshoots. Which I don't know how the hell you do a Venom origin story without Spider-Man, but whatever. You know, I'm not going to get too far into it. My thoughts, by the way, are he's done after the 3rd film. He's only got a contract for 3 films. So I would love to see them kill him off and get Miles Davis in as the new Spider-Man. I would freaking love to see the new Spider-Man take over the mantle. That would be... I don't think Hollywood's got the balls to do it, but I would love to see it.
I would love to see that too, because he's a really... I was very skeptical, but I really liked that comic book series. And then, like... Are they doing anything...
Ultimate series is dead.
I know, but like, are they going to bring him back?
Yeah, they've managed to take him and put him in the regular Marvel universe. He's the only Ultimate character that survived moving into the regular universe.
I need to start reading those because I love Miles. He was such a good character.
Yeah, he's a great character, and that's what they were thinking about. Well, that's what I heard that Andrew Garfield will play Spider-Man. He was talking about that being a possibility. Producers all shot it down pretty quick, but
I would love that.
You never know,
That'd be awesome. Because he's great.
That'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
So moving forward, then.
Yeah, moving forward. Where are we gonna go?
Captain America. You all see
Captain
it?
America.
Did you see it?
I did.
Okay.
I liked it.
Yeah, I
I
like that one
enjoyed
too.
the hell out of Captain America.
I thought it was
a great
I
spy
thought
flick.
it was 5 times better than the first one. I actually did
Oh, it's
not
way better than the first
enjoy
one.
the
I'm
first
going
one
to
as much.
disagree with you on that. Again, I think you guys are off today, but
I liked the first one. I did, but
I
I,
think there
thought
was
out of
too
all
much
of the Marvel
origin in the
movies that
first
I've
one.
seen,
that was the point.
Thor
I know
and
that
Captain
was the
America
point,
were
but-
my two least favorite for the first 2.
Really, for the first series?
For the first,
Thor, I've heard a lot. For me, it was Iron Man 2. I did not like that. I mean, I liked it, but it was a disappointment for me.
okay.
I loved Thor. I thought Thor was the most comic booky film that they've
Yeah.
made in that series.
I mean,
it was so obscure.
I mean, the visually amazing. I really like
And just the
second
character,
one.
like character overall, he comes from this rainbow road, this weird mystic world.
Yeah.
Where
It's
he
an
just
Einstein
breaks brews
Rosen
all
bridge.
day,
You mean a
beats the
rainbow
hell out of
bridge?
large monsters. It was very, very comic, which Thor is very comic booky. But they didn't even try to like realize him and put him in a real world. They're like, nah, he's from some mystical land. We're just gonna let that be a part of it. And that's what I really enjoyed about it. It was such a different take on the universe than what we had seen prior to that at that point. Because when you look at Iron Man, it's sort of this could happen in real life. When you look at Captain America, it's that same sort of like, well, they had a secret serum, and it's all based in science. But no, then they took Thor, and they're like, this is a magical guy. There's no way. I'm not even going to try to go any further than that. And I really enjoyed that. I thought that was great.
He's an alien from a parallel universe. I'm going to leave it at that.
I did like Captain America. I did like the second one. I thought it was really great that he had 3 different suits on.
Yeah, that was
awesome.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. I did like that they didn't bring back the suit from Avengers because I freaking hated that thing.
Yeah.
But overall, I thought it was great. I thought it was a good film. I still like the first one better, though, because I really like that sort of 40s, get to know who Captain America is before his time. And then that's what makes the second one so emotional, is you see him like, well, this doesn't really belong here. I don't really... You see him as a man out of time.
Do you watch the series How It Should Have Ended?
No.
Oh my god, we are watching that before you leave tonight. I'm
How
not
it
even
should have
joking.
ended? What's that?
It's their short little videos, and it's, if you guys haven't seen it, it's very funny. They do this thing where basically they take movies and they twist the ending.
Okay.
And it's like, and they do, and they're like, well, this is how it should have ended. Like they did a How It Should Have Ended for Harry Potter, and it was
Harry
like,
Potter.
and Snape actually, he's just like it's like in the 3rd movie or something like that, and he goes over and he's like, oh, I should just use the time turner, and he goes and he sits there and he goes 7,497. So when he's like,
Snape.
because it's like all these different,
Severus
he has to
Snape.
do so many of them.
Snape.
And then he goes back in time and then goes over and you see Tom Riddle being like, the little kid, and he's like, it's that scene where he's in with Dumbledore in the little room
where they make the decision.
and he's like, and he's zooming in, looking at him, he's like, I kill things, and all of a sudden invisibility cloak, he goes, Avada Kedavra, huh! And all of a sudden Dumbledore's like, what the hell, why did you just kill that young boy? And he's like, it's a long story, and then it just ends. It's
Well played.
hysterical. Yeah, you have to watch them.
Dumbledore.
They are so
I'll have to
funny.
go
You
through a
really
couple
need to
maybe.
stop doing that. That's like from forever ago. It's not
know, it's
funny
awesome.
anymore.
It's
You think
so
it's
good.
When's the last? But you don't even like Harry Potter, so you shouldn't even
But
be
the
able
Puppet
to.
Pals are awesome.
I do like the Harry Potter Puppet Pals. That's true.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
It's all right. You don't. You're
a
probably too
super,
old for
super
it now
old,
because it's
like-
not. No, what I'm saying is that
So
it wouldn't be.
old.
It's not funny anymore.
It's
Okay.
not.
When I was in high
just
school
love it.
or like early high school, I was like, this is hysterical. But now I'd watch it and I would.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Paula.
I'm not a huge fan of Harry Potter
I'll
anyways.
stop
So.
now.
Yeah. Anyways, so Captain America, yes.
Captain America is a
Captain
great
America
film.
gets a
I
guess, yeah.
still liked the first one better.
My favorite thing about Captain America 2 is the Black Widow.
My
She
favorite
is-
thing was On Your Left. I thought that I laughed so hard on that part. On
That-
your left.
Don't you dare say it again!
Oh, no.
That was great.
But
Black Widow was
love
good.
The
in that
Black
film.
Widow.
was
She,
really
I
well
want her
done.
to have her own movie.
She's
She's
getting her own
going
movie.
to.
She's
I
already signed
know
on.
that. I think she should because she is such a kick-ass character. The second they showed her in the Avengers, her first scene when she's doing the interrogation, oh my god! Right then and there, I just fell in love with her. I thought I think she's a great character. So
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's supposed to be.
she's. I mean, obviously, again, she's very different
She'll
from
be
the
phase
comics.
3. She'll get a phase 3 series.
Because she's very different from the comics, like because
She
she's
is.
supposed to be like this back and forth. Like,
But they
she's
did
like
go into that a little bit with her
little
in
bit.
the Captain America, which I was like, whoa, they're actually hitting some points with
I
her.
hope they do. I hope
You
they go
know,
into it a little bit more.
Yeah, if
because
they did one, then they would really go into it probably a
Yeah,
little bit
I think
further.
they should because it's really important to her story.
To really understand who she
and
is,
now she's been in 2 movies, so it's just kind of like now I think they really need to develop that a little bit more.
Right.
Give
I
her
agree
some more
with
airtime because she's awesome.
that. Definitely.
Awesome, yeah. All right, so moving on.
Moving forward.
All right, what else do we want to talk about?
Moving on.
I chose the last 2 things.
Godzilla!
Yeah, go on to Godzilla.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet, though, right?
I haven't seen it. It's okay.
So I don't want to
okay.
go into too much about it because it is a new film, and
How was
this would be like spoilerific, especially where it just came out last week.
How
You
was
gotta
the guy
just talk
from
about it.
I can't think of his name
Kick-Ass?
from Breaking Bad?
Bryan Cranston.
Bryan
Yeah.
Cranston.
He was good. He has a really good role. Very important to what happens in the film. I will tell you that the commercials are lying to you about this film. I don't
In
want
a
to go
good
too much
way?
further into it.
In a good way?
And probably the best way.
Awesome.
Yeah, the monster fights are epic.
Oh, so good.
They're really, really well
So
done. There's a
good.
couple
Like
of points
18
where,
O's,
like,
so good.
if you know the series, if you know Godzilla, there's going to be points where you're going to see things that the rest of the cast, the rest of the people aren't going to get. Because you're going to get, there's two groups of people that are going to this film. There are kaiju fans,
Yeah.
like myself and my buddy Steve, and then there are people like Joey who are just going to a movie. Because it says Godzilla.
Yeah.
Okay. And the only thing that they can really base it off of is the person that came in.
Well,
the 90s.
okay. You've basically convinced
Okay.
me that I'm going tomorrow, whether by myself or if Brendan wants to come. I'm going there during the day before I go to rehearsal. Before
Nice.
I go to
Yeah, I would.
Do you want to come? Do you,
And
Yeah.
the best part about this is, it's like, you don't have to be a Godzilla fan to really understand, or really a kaiju fan to
Yeah.
watch it. But watching it, there are things that happen that
you'll just be
like,
happy that they
some
happened.
people are
Oh,
going, what
shit.
the fuck is going on right now? And then the people that are fans of him are like, it's fucking over now. Like, oh, he just pulled that out. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's just, he looks badass. The fight is awesome.
So you really felt you felt
I
really
was
good
very
about it.
satisfied. Yep.
Very
I was very
satisfied?
satisfied with it. Yeah.
That's
There
great.
were a lot of people that
What
are,
would you,
that
at
are,
a
like,
scale from
upset
1 to
with
10?
it, and I
What would you give it?
solid 9.
It depends on your level. Like, if for a kaiju film, it's a 10. It's a solid 10. For like just an action film,
Yeah.
probably a 7 or 8.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not bad.
Yeah, still good.
What has a 10? What action film has a 10 for you?
Action film for a 10? Probably Hot Fuzz.
I haven't even seen that.
Dude, now we're watching
Like, we
that.
need to
See,
stop this podcast.
No,
and
we don't
watch
need to
it.
stop the podcast,
Obviously
but you and I are
not,
going to
but
watch that at some point.
So
It's great.
good.
It's really good.
So
Yeah, well, we still need to have a shut-in
Yeah,
day.
we do.
We can do that during the summer.
Yeah, we can do that. I'll just take a day off. Once we get the house, dude, you and I will just do that.
Yeah.
It'll be good. So.
We could even do it. Just like go to Summer Village and just do it there,
Oh,
and
we
then
could
go
do
to the
Summer
pool.
Village, that's right.
Yeah.
All right.
And then we can have dinner.
Yeah,
And
if
you
you
can
let
have
me
a
know
couple
like 2 or
beers,
3
and then we
weeks in
can
advance,
play
I'll just
some
take a
pool.
day off at work, and then
Let's do it today.
don't have
Let's
any-
go right now.
I'm just trying to figure out if I have any coworkers that actually watch this. I'm gonna be sick in a few weeks. I just feel it coming on in my stomach right now. Okay, so anyways, yeah, Godzilla was a great film. What is nice is there's he doesn't fight any of his adversaries that anybody else knows of. They're not like used adversaries.
Oh, okay.
So
That's kind of sad, but maybe kind of.
it's
nice
good in
at
a
the
way
same
because
time.
they're really kind of getting back to Godzilla.
Yeah.
There's some plot holes, but we'll go over it more after you see it. I don't want to go
All
too
right.
far
Cool.
into it.
All right. We'll wait until like maybe next week. Cause,
Yeah, next week. If you see it by next week, it's worth seeing. What I would see this week or next week is the new X-Men's out, so that's gonna be Tuesday's movie.
Is that? Oh. I have rehearsal.
there are people watching it like right now as we speak.
Yeah,
I
want
want to see that so bad because I've
Or
heard
7
it's
o'clock
like
showing.
I cannot wait to see that movie.
I want
Although
to see
you
it
don't-
because my Jenny Lawrence, she's in
J-Law.
Mystique, and
Jennifer Lawrence is one of the like
this
most
time
amazing
she's
people.
not gonna be wearing clothes like she was to First Class. She's like full on, and it's gonna be fantastic.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, in all seriousness, they could not have picked a better person to play the younger Mystique.
Yeah,
Because
it's really
and
nice.
Mystique is my favorite X-Men. She's not really an X-Men.
She
but
might be
she's,
picking up, because Wolverine's going out, and we'll talk
I
about
heard
that
that
in a
she
minute.
might get her own, and she should because she is an amazing character.
With Hugh Jackman. So 2 things Wolverine here I do want to discuss. And moving forward from Godzilla, because we kind of finished that anyways.
And X-Men.
Moving forward to that, 2 things going on with Wolverine this year. 2 major things. One of which is Hugh Jackman has outright said he's pretty much done with Wolverine at this point.
He's done a lot of Wolverine.
He's talking about maybe doing one more film, and then he's got a couple of ideas that if a director was to pull him into, he would do. For example, he would do one with Deadpool because he really wants to do another one with Deadpool.
I know he wants
And
to do one
that's
with the
pretty
Hulk.
much it. Oh yeah, and the Hulk with
He
Avengers.
would love to
If
do
he was to
something.
get that opportunity, he would take Avengers. But beyond that, he's done.
He should be in the Avengers. That would be awesome because those are like some of the best battles. Is Wolverine and the
Wolverine versus Hulk. I mean, that's where he started.
Hulk? Yeah.
Can't
So to
they,
get that opportunity would
can't
be fantastic.
they not put
Yeah.
Wolverine in the Avengers?
It's an issue right now. I don't know
Like
if it'll be a
the-
permanent
the-
issue.
the
That's the thing.
licensing issue or
licensing only
whatever it
lasts
is.
so long. So
Right.
That's true.
Can we just hold on 1 second?
yeah. All right, so we were talking about Wolverine. Let's go
so
back
glad
into
we
that.
just filled these up with a vodka. That was good.
That's why I'm so talkative tonight.
That tastes good.
So, anyways, let's talk about Wolverine for a minute.
All right.
Major thing there. Hugh Jackman leaving, okay, means that someone has to pick up the X-Men franchise. There are 2 spots that are contenders right now. Only 2. One of which is Mystique. Mystique may take over the franchise as the new central character.
Yeah.
The other one is Gambit, who hasn't even showed up in, well, he hasn't shown up in the canon for the films yet. And that's going to be Channing Tatum, but he could be the next. Which that would actually be kind of interesting too, because he's a good character, and they could go into the Rogue Gambit thing because Rogue can come back. She'd be about that right age. That could really work out really nicely.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to see that story.
Yeah, Rogue really toned it. Her story was really in the first one.
Yeah.
And which I kind of like. I liked Rogue in the first one. I liked her story. I don't know. She was for me. She was a little too innocent.
Yeah,
for
she
me,
is.
because she's not
that way in the comics.
No, she's not that way in the comics at all.
She doesn't
really
get
gave her
laid
to
or
be
anything, but she's not like innocent girl either. You know?
No,
what I mean?
she's really. I mean, she's
sort of the vixen, if anything.
Yeah,
she's
she's kind of a little
succubus.
gothic
Yeah.
too. Like she's kind of like this little gothic.
She's hot, man. She's hot in the comics.
Yeah.
She wears that skin tight outfit.
Yeah.
Green, yellow.
Oh yeah. I mean, I always was kind of attracted to her in the movie too, but like only to a point.
Yeah, you know when she got hot was when freaking started doing True Blood.
Oh, I don't watch that show.
Dude, you should watch for the sex alone. But anyway, so moving on, let's go through Wolverine again.
Okay.
Back to X-Men.
The other big thing with Wolverine is they are killing him in the comics this year. In the fall, they're killing his character off, and you won't see him again for the next couple of years because that's what they do in comics.
Truthfully, they need to.
They need to, and that's why they're doing it, is because they feel he's oversaturated right now. Like everything's Wolverine. He's got like 4 or 5 different issues going on. He's had that for a long time. People are running out of ideas. He just is too big, so they're gonna kill him off for a while.
Yeah, they need to do that.
In October is where
I agree with you.
The way they do
So
things
big
with other
things going on
people.
for Wolverine's character this year. He's
yeah.
dying in both ways almost. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting from here to see what happens.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I agree with you. So anything else on that, or we want to move on?
I'm good.
Okay, so thank you so much for listening to our podcast today and watching our podcast. So that's very important. Thank you again so much. And
contest.
yes, don't
Back to
forget about the
contest.
contest. We all
show
the
some
details
swag?
will be on our page in a description box right down below. And like, subscribe, share, love us, geek out, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be great. Don't forget to email us at chat8mfilms@gmail.com. That is also going to be down in the description box, okay?
Okay, so before we go, though, we should probably show some of the swag so we can prove we have it.
Okay, go ahead.
All right,
pull some stuff out.
this is for me. You guys can't have this. I know you're jealous, because why wouldn't you be? But this is mine. So, next up, let's see what we got here. I've got a box here.
Just take out some of the good stuff.
All right, here's the good stuff. This is the whole good stuff.
Shebang.
All right, here, pass that stuff down.
All right, I'll take that one. Don't worry about that. Put it down.
That's just a
Okay.
tag.
No, that's a game. All right, I'll
It's not. It's a yeah.
take
we'll worry
that.
about later. Okay, so this right here.
look at that. That's fantastic.
Yeah. Okay, so this is actually like, is this called tote bag? They don't call this tote bags, do they?
I think it's a tote bag, yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
this
Oh
is-
no,
this
it's
is from
tote
Game
bag's
of
more like
Thrones.
Yeah, it is.
bag you
That's
have.
badass.
Yeah.
Look at that. I'm actually a little
That's-
jealous you guys could win that.
Yeah, actually, this is an exclusive. You can only get this from Loot Crate. They actually made this exclusively for Loot Crate. So this is an extreme collectible right here.
That's awesome.
It's
Here's
an
a cool
extreme
character.
collectible. You
That's
can
Game of
only
Thrones
get
right
this
there.
from Loot Crate. So that's crazy. This is
it's fucking tight.
and this is from Skyrim. This is also an exclusive that you can only get from Loot Crate. It actually comes with like a removable helmet and a sword. Then we have this right here, which is gas-powered stick. I'm not exactly sure what this is about. It has to do some sort of geek fandom or something like that. And I asked you guys, but I cannot remember for the life of me or even know.
It's a Speed Racer. It's
It
got
might
like that
be.
sort of.
It does. It might be some sort of. Yeah, I don't know exactly.
I don't know.
Maybe an offshoot.
Yeah, there's a manga here. This is for.
This is awesome. Attack on Titan. This is
Yeah.
a really good series, actually. Have you guys heard about this?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a great series.
Yeah.
So if you guys get a chance, this one would be a good one to pick up, even if you don't win it. Pick this series up. They also have the episodes on Netflix right now, and it's a really, really good series.
Cool.
Very intense, dark kind of thing.
Yep. And then this right here, this is actually also another Loot Crate exclusive. Only the people that made the game and are subscribed to Loot Crate actually have this t-shirt. So you cannot find this anywhere else. It is an exclusive Titanfall t-shirt. And then this is
wait. This is a Iron Man penis.
Iron Man penis. That's not what it is.
It looks like it though, right?
It does. Oh my goodness, I did not realize.
That was the first thing I said. Is this a
looks
dick?
like a...
We're giving out dicks.
No. So this is actually
it
basically it's a little arts and craft kind of thing. It's very simple. This is something that, again, like this would come with like you get the bag. I'd put this in the bag for you. It's basically you can kind of cut it up and open it up, and there's actually instructions on how you do it, and it will and you just fold it up, and it will look like that, and it will be like a 3D paper model. It's kind of cool. And that's actually a sticker. That's really cool.
That's a TARDIS sticker. Well, it's not actually a TARDIS sticker, but it looks like one.
Oh yeah, the Mighty Wallet.
Mighty Wallet.
What? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, these are $15
nice.
alone. This is it's a Mighty Wallet. It's actually made from recycled paper, and it's actually really cool inside. I hope you get to see it. I'm sure you've seen these before at like comic book stores. Stuff
Yeah,
like that.
you
Very
gave me
very
one
cool.
Superman one.
Yeah, because
it's really nice. Yeah,
yeah.
I have it in my trunk, in my front. I'm waiting for my wallet to die, and then it's pretty much my next one. So.
Yeah, I know. I have a couple of these that I've been given.
Free Titanfall guide.
Free
That's
Titanfall
awesome, because I've
premium
heard that
guide
game's
right
great.
there. It's a digital one that you can get on. Yeah, and it's really cool. It has the code on the back. I'm not going to show you the code because I don't want you to zoom in and find out what it is and take it. But it's for $10 value, so that's kind of cool.
Where's that one from?
I cannot remember for the life of me.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, but this is some sort of something. I can't remember what it's for. Some again, these are all geek related. Yeah, and then what is that?
Contagion.
Oh, these are also these are cardboard 3D models of Star Wars of a Star Wars.
It's a greeting card.
What is it? Star Wars fighting ship of some sort, spaceship, and it's really it's quite cool. And then
that one, I like that. I got a friend who would die if she got that. So.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is literally just a greeting card that you got. It's I love you more than bacon, and it has a bacon heart on it.
Yeah,
and this is literally just a greeting card. They give you these kind of things. I actually gave him one of the cards I got one time. When I was giving him all these gifts and stuff like that on our previous
Star Wars playing cards.
Star Wars playing cards, and then the manual was somewhere over here. Yeah.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, that's what it was, and it tells you how to play. Nice. It's just a starter pack. I don't exactly know how to play it. I haven't looked through it, but again, I didn't really feel like it.
Final Frontier.
That's a sticker right there. It's actually a very nice. It's a textured sticker, so it actually feels really nice. Put it on like your computer, stuff like that. This is another Star Wars ship. Basically, you just take them all out and you can put it all together. It's like 3D models. Yeah. Loot Crate sticker. That's really cool. Those are all like funny face stickers and stuff like that. They give you stickers a lot, but
holy Christ, man! There's a lot of stuff in here. This is actually pretty impressive. We got a lot of stuff to give you guys. You should be excited. I'm excited for you.
This is.
I'm actually a little jealous right now.
This is Zombie Hunter ID card.
Where's that from?
I have no idea, but it's actually a custom-made sticker, so you can't get these stickers anywhere else either. Yep, 2 lanyards here.
Lanyard.
Nice, dude. I love lanyards, so that's awesome.
Yeah, we got some cool lanyards here.
Okay.
I think there's a...
Ooh, another Attack on Titan. Oh, Attack on Titan Fall. Holy Christ, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's actually a magnet. Those are both magnets. Those are both custom-made magnets. This one you cannot get anywhere other than Loot Crate, so that is extremely exclusive.
That's a
really
cool. Freaking cool picture right there.
Yeah, and that's actually someone that from Titanfall who worked on Titanfall actually drew this.
Right, because they were fans.
So this is very rare, and this is like the only place you can actually see it.
That's amazing.
Is on this, so it's like it was made for this magnet, so it's really cool.
You got this one, Legends Never Die.
Legends Never Die, and it has all the old retro stuff on it. Again, I'll probably be showing you this all up there, stuff like that. And that one is it's a gamer bracelet.
And then thumbsticks.
Yep.
Nice for extra grip.
Yeah, extra grip for your thumb. For
Dragons.
They're called Grip It, and it has a frog on it. Grip It.
Some dog tags.
Dog tags worn exclusively by me, so obviously you want it. What's next?
So much stuff in here.
Jesus, dude, you weren't kidding.
Yeah, I know. There's cool buttons in here. These are all like 8-bit and stuff like that.
Oh, they got like a button thing on this.
Yeah, they do that every month. They give you a different button.
Oh, you're giving away a candy cane.
And a candy cane.
This is the best thing in the box. You get free candy cane. Who doesn't want a free candy cane? It's not even Christmas. You can't even get these anywhere anymore.
Again, I don't know how much I'm going to be giving out. I'm going to give out all of this stuff, but probably give like multiple
Aperture
things,
Labs?
like a good like
Who's
3 to
Aperture
5
Labs?
things for each
I
person
feel like I
that
should
wins.
know that.
Aperture
That's
Laboratories.
Aperture Laboratories. This is actually a sticker, not a sticker. It's a tattoo, and so you can actually have this on your arm, which is
Where's that from?
super awesome. This is from Portal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
haven't
that's
played Portal, that's why I wouldn't know
that's
that.
a great game. You should play it.
$5 off
really,
Graphic Lab?
That's
That's
really
pretty sweet.
awesome. $5 off Graphic Lab tees. The Graphic Lab tees are amazing. I get T-shirts from them all the freaking time. They have amazing. They all geek related T-shirts.
go to
They're
Graphic
all
Lab.
really cool. And then this, I actually got this from. This is when I got like a couple of other things in here. This is actually a NASA badge, right there. So you can actually put this like on a jacket or something like that. Very cool.
All right, I'm gonna save that one for last. Look at you got 2 little D6s.
Oh yes, these things. These are like I don't
That's
even.
a
You can't even see this. You can't even see that they're so small.
Those are dice.
Those are literally 2 dice here
and
that
one
I have here.
D20.
And 1 D20. I literally have 2 dice right here in my hands. They're super
apparently-
small.
Chad's also going to be giving away his Loot Crate member card.
Nope, that is mine.
Oh, okay. All right. We got a
Ladies and
couple
gentlemen,
more
that
buttons
belongs to Chad.
Yep, those
Buttons.
are more
So-
no more pens.
Button.
Yeah.
Who's got the button?
and some candy, some Gummy Bugs candy, and that pretty much clears us.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is awesome, man. There's so much
there's
stuff going
tons
on.
of stuff in here. So I'm going to be giving away
Like
all of this stuff for this competition. So please, competition contest is what I meant to say. So again, please look, like, subscribe, share, love us, geek out, everything. Thanks again so much for tuning into Geek Weekly, and we'll see you
Yeah, sure.
next week.
This is great, man.
See you next week.